All right, so for those of you who haven't heard or don't watch the news or whatever, Hurricane Irma hit Florida in 2017, August to September of 2017. Hurricane Irma hit Florida, and it devastated plenty of things when it hit. It was a terrible, terrible storm, and just tore up a bunch of stuff. One of the things that tore up was the electrical grid for a certain nursing home. And this nursing home had, I think, 5 to 7 residents die due to heat-related, we're going to say illnesses. Due to the heat, they died. And in South Florida, it gets hot. Especially in summer. In any case, these nurses are now being sentenced, we'll say. They're going ahead before judges and juries, and they are going through with being sentenced for crimes. And I myself kind of feel bad for these nurses. I don't know the full story. I don't know what was and was not done in the nursing home itself, but that led to these residents dying. However, these nurses were there during this time without power, possibly without water, possibly without food, and I have no idea what they did or did not do, but I imagine that they did do everything they could to get out of this situation. And they did not, and they had several residents die. As bad as it is for the families of the residents, yes, I feel bad for the residents and the families. These people had to endure this, and they couldn't go anywhere, to no fault of their own. But now it's like a double whammy. You feel bad for these nurses as well. I don't know what they did or didn't do. But at the same time, I would like to think that they did do something and were unsuccessful. I've heard that there was actually a hospital across the road, but I don't know how true that is. I don't know the geographical area to which this took place. I don't know Florida very well, but I have heard that there was a hospital across the road, and I don't know if there was a hospital across the road, why they didn't just try to transport everybody over there. But once again, that's what I've heard. I don't know that for a fact. But this is a real problem. If you have residents that for whatever reason run into some sort of situation like this, and you are the nurse, you have to take care of them. As these nurses down in Florida are finding out, you better do your very best to take care of them. And I really hate it for them. As a nurse, I don't want anyone to go through this, but, it's terrible. I hate it for them. I'm going to keep following it, see how it turns out. But, I hate it. Hope it helps. Always, try to do what's best. Always do what's best. Thank you much.